And we are live. Yeah, hi guys, this is Star Wars Fan of 3, back with a live stream. And today I will actually be doing an Oscar prediction live stream. So I got my ideas here with Oscar predictions. And you might notice at the title it says Oscar predictions and bet announcement. Now, I'm doing a bet with Movie Guy 24 with these Oscar predictions. And basically what we're doing is the we choose in each category we choose two movies. One that will be the runner up and one that will win. And if the one that actually wins, we get you get 2 points. But if it the runner up wins, you get 1 point. If neither of them win, it's zero. So yeah, I got the page loaded up, and yeah, let's start this. For Best Visual Effects, nominees are Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Blade Runner 2049, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Kong Skull Island, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and War for the Planet of the Apes. I'm actually really happy, at least from what I've seen in that category. Like, I don't really think there's any movies that are particularly snubbed or that I'm not happy with not being nominated. They're probably thinking, oh, that means he thinks that Blade Runner's gonna win. No. Because this movie hasn't really been getting the most Oscar buzz for this category, but um, I think it's actually does have a good chance of winning. Keep in mind that Ex Machina won Best Visual Effects in 2016, whereas we had Guardian Force Awakens winning the BAFTA and the VES, and Fury Road won the Critics' Choice. Um, and yeah, so that and also this movie in particular has broke a record having over 1 billion polygons, and I think that actually might help the movie's chances. I think Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 could actually win this. But who knows? I could be wrong, and if it doesn't win, then I do think that this is definitely Year of the Apes. So yeah, next up we got Best Film Editing. Nominees are Baby Driver, Dunkirk, I, Tonya, Shape of Water, and Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I would have nominated Last Jedi, but I know I, Tonya won the Eddie. And Shape of Water and Three Billboards I heard were great edited. A lot of people like Three Billboards, except for the PC cinephile who accused it of being racist. Um, However, for the runner-up of what's gonna win, Dunkirk, because that did actually have some really good and creative editing. But I think the Academy with this one will go with Baby Driver, which rightfully so, because that is the best edited film of the year. And it also won a lot. Like, yeah, Baby Driver, Dunkirk won the Eddie, but Baby Driver, it won the BAFTA and it won the well, it tied with Dunkirk, but yeah, technically it did win the Critics' Choice. And um, also it won with the most like critics groups and stuff like that. It just lost the Guild. So yeah, I do think that that is enough to say safely that Baby Driver will probably win. Best costume design nominees are Beauty and the Beast, Darkest Hour, Phantom Thread, The Shape of Water, and Victoria and Abdul. Snubs, I do think Wonder Woman should have been on there. What I'd replace it with, I haven't seen. Well, I've only seen Beauty and the Beast and Darkest Hour. Um, I guess maybe replace Darkest Hour with Wonder Woman. Like the costumes in Darkest Hour weren't bad by any means. They were just they just were a bunch of suits and pajamas and stuff like that. Like, and whereas Wonder Woman, we got her armor and also the period pieces, the some Skirin armor, and yeah, I think Wonder Woman should have been nominated. The runner-up prediction I have, Beauty and the Beast, because that was the front runner until Phantom Thread came out, and I definitely do think that's gonna win. Best makeup and hairstyle nominees are Dark Style, Victoria Abdul, and Wonder. Why 3 out of 5? Cause the Academy, I guess, doesn't see as much importance as makeup and hair as they do in everything else. Snubs, well, from what was on the shortlist, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 should have been nominated, and I would have even been happy with a nomination for Bright, because I actually did see that, and, the movie I wasn't really a huge fan of. Like, I didn't hate it, but, like, it wasn't really that great. But the makeup in it actually looked pretty good. And outside the shortlist, Logan and It also. And also to a certain extent, Beauty and the Beast. What could win? The runner-up, Wonder, but the one that's gonna win is Darkest Hour. Like that is a no-brainer. Like the way they transformed Gary Oldman to Winston Churchill, that there is, I don't, there's nothing that's gonna top Darkest Hour. Um, so yeah. Now we got Best Cinematography. The nominees are Blade Runner 2049, Dark Star, Dunkirk, Mudbound, and The Shape of Water. I will put Logan in here. Maybe replace Mudbound with Logan, and it's not because I'm sexist. It's because, um, the reasons being is because Mudbound is a Netflix film, and I think Netflix films would be better suited at the Emmys instead of the Oscars. So yeah, what could win? Dunkirk. Hoyt Van Hoytema, I think that's how you pronounce it. He was snubbed for Interstellar, and he should have been nominated for that. But he's nominated for this one. And if he wins, alright. But what's gonna win? I think this is Roger Deakins' year. Like every year for the past couple of years, at least one person has won a their first Oscar. Last year, what's his name? I forgot what his name is. I'll type it in the comments when I'm done. It'll probably come to me like, oh damn, that's the name. But he won for best sound mixing for Hacksaw Ridge, and the year before that, we obviously have Leonardo DiCaprio winning his first Oscar, and also Ennio Morricone won for The Hateful Eight for best original score. So I think this year Deacon will win, although he should have won for Skyfall. But whatever. Best production design. The nominees are Beauty and the Beast, Blade Runner 2049, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, and The Shape of Water. Snubbed. I'm pretty sure this was snubbed. Well, had their like actually had the Academy actually liked contemporary films, Logan would have been nominated, and yeah, rightfully so. Even Wonder Woman actually did have some pretty good production design too. So yeah, but I don't really know which ones I'd swap out to be honest, because they all look pretty in production design. What could win is Dunkirk, because Dunkirk, that, like I said with Best Visual Effects, that didn't really use much CGI, so I think that could help to its advantage. However, The Shape of Water, I do think will end up taking it. It won the ADG, and I do think that, and it also won the BAFTA and the Critics' Choice. So yeah. Next up, all right, the sound categories: sound editing and sound mixing. There are the exact same nominees. Nominees are Baby Driver, Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk, The Shape of Water, and Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Snubs. For mixing, I'd have put Logan in there. And for editing, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I felt like there was one that, you know what, whatever. And I do think that the winner and runner-up winner for my prediction are the same. I think that Dunkirk, I think, will go home with the sound categories, and if not Dunkirk, then Baby Driver. What I think should win. For best sound editing, I think it should go to Dunkirk, but for sound mixing, it should go to Baby Driver. Next up, best original song nominees are Mighty River from Mudbound, Mystery of Love from Call Me By Your Name, Remember Me, Coco, Stand Up for Something, Marshall, and This Is Me, The Greatest Showman. Now, what do um, any snubs? Guardians Inferno. If you look at my profile picture on YouTube, you would see that Zardu Hasselfry who was in the music video. Yeah, I'd replace Mighty River with that because, Netflix, and that should be Emmy or something. But what do I think will win? Remember Me. Yeah, and what else? But if not Remember Me, then This Is Me. Yeah, because, yeah, This Is Me won the Golden Globe, but, Remember Me also got the Critics' Choice, and Remember Me, there are more people, buzzing about that. So I do think that Remember Me will take home the Oscar. But I will not really be that surprised if This Is Me wins. Right. Sorry, I just got a notification. Nominees for Best Original Score: Dunkirk, Phantom Thread, The Shape of Water, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, and Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Now Wonder Woman should have been nominated, and some of you actually might disagree with me, which is fine, but I didn't really think that The Last Jedi's score was particularly as memorable. I don't know how that got a nomination, yet in 2000, Phantom Menace didn't get a nomination, because The Phantom Menace, I think, actually has the best score of the Star Wars movies, even though I do think it is the weakest. I love The Last Jedi and all, but, I don't really think that the score is particularly memorable. Not that it's bad, it's just, if Phantom Menace and Rogue One should be snubbed, then so should The Last Jedi, especially considering that Wonder Woman's not nominated. But what do I think could win? Dunkirk, because Hans Zimmer, he's only won one Oscar for The Lion King, and I do think he should have won more. And even nominated for more. Like, the Dark Knight trilogy, none of those movies got nominated. But whatever, that's superhero bias anyway, because the Oscars are freaking biased. But what I do think will win, Shape of Water, Alexander Desplat, I do think has a really good chance of winning that. Next up, nominees for Best Animated Short. Alright. For the documentary and short film and foreign language categories, I honestly am ballparking this one because I did not do my research with these ones. I've only done it with the categories that I care about. So yeah, for animated short films, nominees are Dear Basketball, Garden Party, Lou, Negative Space, and Revolting Rhymes. What do I think will win? Ballparking it because I think I did hear a bit about Dear Basketball. Kobe Bryant is the first Oscar nominee to be an NBA player, and I do think that he will win it. But what could win? I'll guess Lou. I guess they like Pixar and stuff. Alright. Best live action short film: DeKalb Elementary, The 11 O'Clock, My Nephew Emmett, The Silent Child, and Watu Wote All of Us. I have never heard of any of these. However, if I do have a snub, even though I know it was snubbed because of superhero bias, No Good Deed. I know that was definitely eligible because that did screen in theaters before Logan, and No Good Deed was a really funny short film, and if that not actually deserved a nomination. What will win? Wild guess, The Silent Child. I don't know why. And if not that, then I guess 11 o'clock. Alright. Best documentary short subject: Edith and Eddie, Heaven is a Traffic Jam on the 405, Heroin. Oh, this is a short subject, by the way. Knife Skills and Traffic Stop. Never heard of any of these either. um, but yeah, damn. I guess maybe Traffic Stop for this one for the win. If not that, then Edith and Eddie. I don't know, to be honest. Oh, and by the way, message to Movie Guy 24 because you probably would need to watch this to know what my predictions are. But for the last three categories, do you know what Tiffany Haddish said? Size doesn't matter. Well, length doesn't matter because they're short films. For best documentary feature, Abacus, Small Enough to Jail, Faces Places, Icarus, Last Men in Aleppo, and Strong Island. And fun fact, Angie Varda from Faces Places is the oldest Oscar nominee ever at 89 years old. Who do I think will win? I think that's going to Abacus, Small Enough to Jail, and if not that, then Icarus. To be honest, I haven't seen any of these in the past four nominees. And for a snub, the only documentary that non-Blu-ray documentary I saw was Spielberg on HBO. If Netflix deserves nomination, then why not HBO? You could have put Spielberg in there because that was actually a legit good documentary. It was even on my best of the year list. For best foreign language film, A Fantastic Woman from Chile, The Insult Lebanon, Loveless from Russia, On Body and Soul from Hungary, and The Square from Sweden. My guess for the winner will be A Fantastic Woman, and if not that, then The Square. I honestly did not watch any foreign films, and I don't watch foreign films that much. In this category, I would have seen something if they didn't pull a freaking Shark Tale. Nominees for Best Animated Feature, The Boss Baby, Breadwinner, Coco, Ferdinand, and Loving Vincent. They nominated the freaking Boss Baby over Lego Batman. Yes, I know, I haven't seen The Boss Baby, but The Boss Baby looks so freaking stupid, and reviews aren't really that good. It's just like, what, 51, 52 on both the critics and audience score? Like, back in 2005, they nominated Shark Tale for Best Animated Feature over the SpongeBob movie, where the SpongeBob movie clearly deserved it. Lego Batman, that deserved a freaking Oscar nomination, because that movie was actually clever, and it, like, paid tribute to, like, back in the, 60s Batman, which is something that the people of the Academy grew up watching. I don't understand what they have against Legos. But yeah, Coco, that's easily gonna win. I don't even know if I need to make a second prediction. But you know what? Screw it. I guess Loving Vincent. And now, after a full steam rant category, something that I'm actually really happy about. Best Adapted Screenplay. Call Me By Your Name, The Disaster Artist, Molly's Game, Mudbound, and Logan. Logan is nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay. Like, at first I was thinking, yeah, Disaster Artist had the Best Adapted Screenplay of the year, but, like, honestly, I'm kind of leaning a bit towards Logan and, like, switching back and forth, because, yeah, Disaster Artist was very clever, but Logan, like, I don't know. And also another fun fact, James Ivory for Call Me By Your Name is the second oldest Oscar nominee, who's only about a week younger than the person for Faces Places, whose name I just forgot. Hold on. Angie Varda, yes, that's who it is. But for snubs, I would really like to see it in there, but you know what? It's fine, because Logan's nominated. What will win, though? Call Me By Your Name. I don't really see any movie other than that taking it. However, if any movie other than that does take it, that's gonna be The Disaster Artist, even though, like, Call Me By Your Name, it won the WGA, it won the Critics' Choice, it won the, BAFTA, it won the USC. I think James Ivory is winning his Oscar. And, like, Disaster Artist, that won the NBR, and it did get a bit of buzz, but I do think that Call Me By Your Name's gonna get it. But I'm so happy because Logan is my favorite movie of the year, and like I'm glad I at least got this. Best original screenplays nominees are The Big Sick, Get Out, Lady Bird, The Shape of Water, and Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I think Baby Driver should be nominated, but like I haven't seen any of these films. I'll be honest. What's probably gonna win? Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I know. It it won the Golden Globe, which is overall screenplay. Um, it won the BAFTA. And I do think it'll go home with the Oscar. It will won the WGA if it were eligible. I don't understand. What the hell? All right, I'm back live. All right. Sorry about that. I think the Wi-Fi was down for a second, but then it came back up. Um. So yeah. If any movie besides Three Billboards is winning, I think Get Out, because that did win the Critics' Choice, and that is a movie that won the WGA. So I do think that Get Out has a solid chance at winning. However, I do think that Three Billboards will walk away with it. Next up, Best Supporting Actress nominees are Mary J. Blige from Mudbound, Allison Janney from I, Tonya, Leslie Manville from Phantom Thread, Laurie Metcalf from Labor, and Octavia Spencer from The Shape of Water. Snub, Daphne Keane and Carrie Fisher, really. Um, other than that, yeah. Who probably will win? Allison Janney, I do think will win. However, if not that, then Laurie Metcalf, because I know Lady Bird, um, like I don't think Lady Bird has a chance at really walking away with anything. But if there's anything that does have a chance at winning, then this is it. However, I do think that this is gonna be the Oscar Tonya wins. Next up, Best Supporting Actor nominees are Willem Dafoe, The Florida Project, Woody Harrelson, Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Richard Jenkins, The Shape of Water, Christopher Plummer in All the Money in the World, and Sam Rockwell from Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Now Three Billboards is nominated twice, and I do think one person will win that Oscar, and that will be Sam Rockwell. However, if not that, then I guess I'll put my chance in for Willem Dafoe because he's the one that caught the buzz before Three Billboards came out. Ugh. Um, and snub Patrick Stewart should have been nominated. He was my favorite performance of last year. And Christopher Plummer, I'm pretty sure, was only nominated for political reasons for like replacing Kevin Spacey. And yeah, like I mean, I haven't seen the movie. He could be the best. He could be the best actor of all time in that movie, for all I know. But from what I understand, yeah. Next up, Best Actress nominees are Sally Hawkins, The Shape of Water, Frances McDormand, Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Margot Robbie, I, Tonya, Saoirse Ronan, Lady Bird, and Meryl 21 Oscar nominations because the Academy loves me Streep. However, like Gal Gadot and Daisy Ridley, I knew were long shots from the beginning, but I do think that if they could have been nominated. My guess to win, Frances McDormand. She is won a lot, and I do think that this will be just another one for her. But if not that, then I guess Saoirse Ronan. Like, really the only other chance has. What the hell? Oh, I thought the cops were outside or something. Alright, now for Best Actor, the nominees are Timothy Chalamet, Call Me By Your Peach. Oh, Call Me By Your Name. Oh my god. Uh, uh, if you, like, if you don't know what I'm getting at, just look up Call Me By Your Name, Peach. Like, oh my god. Alright, and next, Daniel Day-Lewis for Fan Thread, Daniel Kaluuya from Get Out, Gary Oldman, Dark Sour, and Denzel Washington from Roman J. as Real Esquire. Now, long shot snubs. Hugh Jackman. Um, Andrew Elgar, actually, he did a good job in Baby Driver, and he was actually nominated for a Golden Globe in the movie. But do you know who, like, was almost a lock to be nominated, yet he wasn't nominated? James Franco. Do you know that there's a difference between the art and the artist? And, and yeah, a person that was accused of sexual harassment with not much solid proof is snubbed. Yet a homophobe is nominated and the most respected black actor out there. I mean, yeah, I've heard he's nice kind of nice besides the whole homophobic stuff, but same with James Franco. And there's better proof for Denzel Washington's thing, but nope, because Hollywood. Oh, and also, back in, I believe, 2003, Roman Polanski won Best Director. Enough said. Oh, who will win? Gary Oldman. He's a lock. But if not him, then I guess I would have said James Franco, but now I guess I'll go with Daniel Day-Lewis, because it's the final role. Two more. Alright, Best Director. Nominees are God for Dunkirk, Jordan Peele for Get Out, Greg Gerwig for Lady Bird, Paul Thomas Anderson for Fan Thread, and Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water. Snubbed, well, I'm happy that God's nominated, but Edgar Wright, James Mangold, see, and also Denis Villeneuve, who was nominated for the BAFTA, but he wasn't nominated for this. But whatever. Patty Jenkins, like, yeah, she would have been could have been nominated. But who's gonna win? Had there been like, how would I put this? Like, like a little bit before Shape of Water came out, I would have said God for Dunkirk, but now he's my second place, and yeah, obviously I just mentioned Shape of Water, so Del Toro will probably win the Oscar. And finally, the 9 nominees for Best Picture. Why 9? Because I don't know. It's stupid, okay? Nominees are Call Me By Your Name, Dark Sour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread, The Post, The Shape of Water, and Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. So yeah. Logan should have been there. Disaster Artist. Let's see. Baby Driver. Let's see. Wonder Woman, even though I knew it was a long shot, like, well, if I had to choose, like, the only reason I wasn't really huge into the Wonder Woman campaign was because it would mean that Logan probably wouldn't be nominated. So yeah, my second place prediction is Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, because that did win the BAFTA and Golden Globe. But for the one that I do think will win is the one that won both the PGA and the Critics' Choice. So my prediction for the winner of Best Picture, The Shape of Water, and I am done. All right, so one more thing that I'm gonna talk about. So yeah, this is a bet between me and Movie Guy 24. He's gonna do a video on his channel. I tried to get him for this live stream, but he has something that he needs to do. So with every good bet comes a punishment. So my I decided to think of something like, what could we do that would be torturous to both me and him. So, ladies and gentlemen, the punishment. And whoever loses this bet, by getting the lowest score, has to watch the entirety of Jeffy's Fun Day. if you don't know what that is, SML, he uploaded a video on April 1st of 2017 that was called Super Mario Logan the Movie, which had been long awaited and we still haven't gotten, where where all it is, Jeffy paying a fence and watching it dry. So essentially, we're watching an hour of paint drying. But he changed to Jeffy Sunday because haters. Um, so yeah, and whoever does end up losing does have to do it on a live stream for like actual proof that we did do it. Low battery. Um, and yeah, I do think that will be a good punishment and very torturous to us. So that is that. So thank all 0 of you for watching this live stream. No one came on, and it was a bit short notice anyway. So yeah, I had a fun time doing this. Thank you all for watching. And one more thing. Burn in Hell, the Best Actor category for screwing over James Franco. Also, Burn in Hell, the Best Animated Feature category for nominating the freaking Boss Baby over the Lego Movie. This is Star Wars Fan 03 signing off. See y'all next time.